volume. That's all good. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So I thought I'd just get on this live chat today just to answer any questions. If anyone just wants to have a conversation or just chat about anything at all. Yeah, you know, even mindset talk, you know, like I'm more interested in talking about like the mindset, you know, how to get ahead in life or how to move forward. So you know, instead of me like just sitting around doing nothing and being bored, I thought I'd just, you know, go straight onto live YouTube and see if anyone wants to talk or whatever. So yeah. Alrighty. I'm not even sure how this YouTube live works. I've only done like one stream before, so not sure. Alright, so say something cool. So are you guys, it's a bit late in NZ for live. Yeah, it's only like 10:20 PM, so that's alright. So what can you see on my screen at the moment? So can you guys see like, do you guys see my YouTube studio, or what do you guys see on my screen? Right, experience. So, right, do you have any experience in Forex? So the thing about Forex is that I have tried Forex, you know, I tried to use MetaTrader and stuff like that. The thing is, like, you only got so much time and so much energy, like, you have to put into one place. You can't be like trading Forex, crypto, trading the New Zealand market, trading penny stocks in the US market, then you're trading like commodities like silver and gold and stuff, all at the same time. You need to like really hone down and focus particularly on one sort of aspect of what you're good at. So for me, like I've traded in the US market, I've traded cryptos, I've traded the NZ market, and for me the NZ market is like where I have my sort of, that's my edge. Like I have a really good edge in the New Zealand market. So it's also the time factor. So you guys got to realize is that it takes time to like really build the skills in a particular market. Not all markets are the same. I mean, with Forex, like, you know, if you can find good setups and, you know, manage your risk and, you know, find good risk reward setups, then, you know, Forex is a good way. The thing is, I feel you can be successful in any market. You just got to have the time. You got to be patient, wait for the right trades, and then you're good to go. So yeah. So answering the question, no, I don't have much experience in Forex. And yeah. Alright, so another question here. But I do have a question. How do you manage trading with a job? So with this one, I actually don't have a job. I own a cafe. So I own a cafe. I manage like, you know, 5 or 6 staff, and I work 6 days a week from like from around about for around about, I start at like 7 in the morning and sometimes 9, and I work all the way to 5 or 6. So on my breaks, I quickly check some stocks on my phone, just see if any are going up, or even on my days off, I might have like a Tuesday or Wednesday off, and I'll just look through the market. You just kind of see which stocks are trading up, and you kind of see if you can find your setup. So I have particular setups that I trade, and that's what I like to trade, and I'll only be looking for those setups to trade. So if they're not there, I'm just not trading. So the less you trade, the better. You want to be finding good quality trades. So don't be trading everything you see. Yeah. All right. How does tax work with trading? It seems like you have to do a few trades before taxes need to be paid. Yeah. So basically, just like, you know, you're flipping properties, like if you're buying a house and selling it, what's the intention behind it? So if the intention is to make a profit, it's pretty obvious, you know, you're buying and selling a share within the same month, then it just means your intention was to make a profit on the share. That means it's supposed to be taxed. And if it is taxed, it's going to be taxed at your current tax rate. So whatever your current tax rate is, according to whatever income you're getting at the moment, that's how much your tax is going to be. So if you guys want to pay taxes on share trading, which should be, but I'm not a tax advisor or anything, then you can always enter your trading profits as the other income field. in your IRD return. So I do it a bit differently. I treat my trading more like a business. You know, I buy like a laptop, and I buy like you know, like camera and all my YouTube stuff and lights and stuff like that. And I'm just like, all right, that's a tax deductible expense, because for my trading, my YouTube and all my trades, it's all into one big sort of, I'm trying to form like one big business, and basically like all the expenses I do under are tax deductible. So yeah. Right, so if I don't pay the tax, I could get an invoice. So I can't answer that question for you. I mean, you know, if I were IRD, I would only be investigating the big guys, people that are making like a mass amount of money compared to what the usual income is. So if you're buying a Lambo or something, or you're buying like heaps of houses, and then the IRD investigates, you know, how does this guy afford so many assets? And it's like, all right, where's this income going from to pay off these assets? Then they're going to start investigating you. I mean, yeah, that's just how it works. You just got to think about what if you're IRD? What would you do? So yeah. So yeah. Thanks for the questions, Noob19. Yeah. Cool. So yeah. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. So since I'm around this chat, there's a few people watching. I don't know, 5 concurrent. I don't know what's this. Yeah, 5 concurrent viewers. So 5 viewers watching. Yeah. So I'm like just a normal guy, an average Joe, 2-time uni dropout. You know, like I went to uni once, failed. Went to uni twice, failed, and then I suddenly started working like a bank for a while, and then I worked in there. It was so boring, and I sit in an office chair all day, you know, doing like, you know, cases, and I was like, I'm getting out there and gotta start trading. Then, you know, you take the rough road, and you start to, you know, you quit all your job and stuff like that, and then you go trade, and you're like, oh shit, it's actually harder than I thought. And then you get so stressed out because you're trying to make trading your main income, and because trading is not a consistent thing to do, it's so hard to make it a main income. And that's why I always tell people, like, it should be your secondary income. Like, if you're trying to, let's say, if you're trying to make a full-time income out of trading in the NZ market, then you're going to force a lot of trades because that's your only source of income. So that's not how trading works. Like, you got to be, like, if you have a side, so if you have like a main income, let's say you're working in a job, or you're working in, you have a business or something, you're getting income from there. So that means you'll have a better mindset to do trading because you can wait for the right trades. You don't know how much income you're going to earn. I mean, this is from my perspective and like what I trade. I trade quality setups that work for me, and basically when those setups come, I trade them based on my strategy and how I manage my risk, and you know, and all that. So yeah, so definitely if you guys are looking to trade stocks, then have some sort of other income, because if you don't have that, then you're going to get real emotional because you're dependent on the trading income. You should never ever be dependent on the trading income, ever. Otherwise, because trading is so uncertain, like sometimes it may be trades and sometimes it won't be. So that's just how it is. Cool. Alrighty, should look through a few stocks or something. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't see my chat then. Right, cool. I'll chuck that one over here. Right, that's all good. Sweet. Got to get the webcam up, you know. You got to show your face a little bit. All right. Do you guys have any like stock tickers you want to throw at me, and we'll just talk about it a little bit. Give my thoughts on it, or we can just talk. We can all talk about it or something. So, yeah. Again, trading is uncertain. Like, sometimes a company might have the best earnings announcement, or they might have like the best announcement in the world, and then the stock will just dip. That's what happens. You're just so uncertain in the market that all you can really do is basically manage your risk. All you can do is protect yourself from big losses. If you can just keep trading, like, and just have small losses along the way. If you have too many losses, then that means you're doing something wrong. You just need to go back and revise your strategy. Okay, this is not working for me. Let's find out what is working for me. So, yeah. All right, David Nebua. Thank thanks so much. I appreciate your comment. Love your channel, bro. Cheers. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, I'm a humble guy. I really appreciate the comments. Like, you know, like ages ago, I didn't think I ever started like a YouTube channel. Like, basically, I just lockdown happened, and then I was like, all right, stuff. I got jack to do, absolute jack. So many people must have binge watched Netflix. They must have done all types of stuff. I was like, stuff it. I'm gonna get on YouTube, and I'm just gonna make some videos, and let's see what happens. So then it started going from there. So be an action taker. Just take some sort of action. You never know what it might lead to. So, all right, Nikao at Tesla. I don't stuff with the US stocks. Too many. Yeah, that's just not my jam. But you can definitely make money in US stocks. So let's have a look. Alrighty. As you can see in Tesla, you see these ideas: short, long. So everyone has different sort of ways they trade. Like, look at this guy, you know, he's doing technical analysis. He's doing sort of, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Then you have the technicals over here. So many, like trading, you just have to, you're a lawyer. So just imagine you're a lawyer and you're building a case as to why this trade will work. And have you got all the facts in your favor? All right, this works out, this works out, this works out, this works out, this works out. All right, that means that I need to execute this trade because everything's working out. Everything shows me that the stock is going to continue higher. So I'm going to trade the stock while managing my risk, meaning keeping my losses small, because again, anything can happen in the markets. Nothing is certain. There's a high failure rate as well, so that's why you just got to be real careful when trading stocks. Don't be a gambler. Take those hours, take those small hours. That's what you want. Alrighty. So Tesla right here, cool. So it looks like they had their earnings announcement on this day here. So earnings announcements are basically very material announcements. They're something that can really move the stock either in an upwards direction or strongly in a downwards direction. So here you can see earnings announcement happened around about over here, and look at the reaction. Look at the reaction, it just went straight down like that. And ever since then, what happens is, you know, the bargain hunters think, oh yeah, the stock price has gone down, alright, then it starts to go up. And this always happens, then they'll just kind of go, they'll just shoot down like that. And that's what kind of happens. This pattern here where it kind of, you know, kind of goes up, then it kind of comes back down, and then goes up to here. This is a pattern I see a lot, and then it'll always come back down. I mean, it's good for the shorts. You'll never see something go like that, and then go like that again. It always has to have some sort of consolidation. Yeah, especially when they have like a material announcement like this, you know, we sent the stock down, just went up a little bit. People think it's going to start to go up, and boom, it just went down. So if it did go down, then you would have cut your losses here somewhere to avoid like further downside of what, like 20-30%. So again, cut those losses quick and take those mini losses. So yeah, and my views on Tesla, not something I would trade. I mean, you know, sort of good range over here, kind of continue to go upwards. So it had the upwards sort of trend intact here, consolidated up, consolidated down. So you would have cut your losses there. So always trade with the trend. So it did have an upwards trend, but the upwards trend was broken. And the upwards trend was broken over here. Like it did form a range over here. So you could have got anywhere in between that range. You would have had to wait for a while though, because remember that each of these are daily candles. So you would have had to wait about, let's see. So if you've got in that range, let's say you got them here, you had to wait about 63 days. So what's that, about nearly 2 months for your trade to break out. So, but that's what swing trading is. Like, you just get into a range, but it takes a long time. Like, we all want to figure out how to make money fast, but you know, again, it takes time, and you want to be joining these sort of uptrends here. You want to be really focusing on the clean price action that goes up. Because the thing is, as long as you hold money in a stock, the more risk you have, because you never know when you might just get a sudden like gap down. Something like, something like that. Imagine if you're holding this, you know, holding up here somewhere, all of a sudden you just had that gap down there, you would have just lost about 7% just overnight as it opened. So oops, I don't know what the hell's happening there, but yeah, it's all good. Oops. Cool. Does anyone else have any questions or anything they want to talk about? Is anyone from New Zealand? Or is everyone from overseas? Or where are you guys from? If you haven't already as well, like, you know, please hit a like on that video. You know, really appreciate it. You know, the more likes I get, the more momentum I get, and I want to make more videos. So, I mean, if I don't get any likes, then I'm not going to make more videos. Simple as that, because people don't want to see it. So, yeah. New Zealand, Johnny the G. Hey mate. Nice. Yeah, New Zealand, like, do you do Forex at all? Yeah, so basically I don't do Forex. I mean, if I had to trade for, let's just have a look at a random Forex pair. Let's see, like, okay, name a Forex pair. Do you have any Forex pair you want me to check out? And we'll see what we can do. Anything, like, alright, what's a USD something? Okay, I'm just going to check out JPY USD. JPY USD. Yeah, Forex is pretty choppy. I just paid for a Forex course called I'm Academy. Alright, there's a lot of Forex academies out there. I mean, the one thing you'll learn in any course is basically, for starters, if someone has put a course together at all, it means they know something. It means they know the basic principles. They've had the experience in the market. They've obviously felt confident enough to make a course. So every course has something that they can teach you. So basically, if you join the Forex course, that's great. You're going to learn a lot from it. But at the end of the day, like, you got to take the teachings from that course. Maybe not 100% the teachings, but you'll take like some really good findings from that, and you'll have to apply it yourself. And you'll learn through your losses, and you'll learn through your wins. And they all say that emotions are the most, you know, traders lose because of their emotions. You know, they get greedy, they get fearful. But with Forex, you know, just have your correct setups, you know, just put your stop loss and your target prices in place, and just make, you know, it will work out. Take small, you know, you'll take a good decent win, or you'll take a small loss. Let's check this out. Forex I Am Academy. I Am Academy, Game Mastery. Oh shoot. So why would you take this course in particular? Like, what drove you to take like this course? Because there's 100 courses. I have actually taken a Forex course. I lie. I've taken a Forex course. I'll tell you who I took. I just remember now. I took this like a couple of years ago. Blame FX. So this guy here, Jay Peel. I followed Jay Peel and I took his Forex course. This guy. Look at that. $2,000 all the way to 47. Shit. Yeah, so this guy actually stopped Forex. He's doing options trading now. So, alright. So this person from NZ here too was promoting it. Okay, so the way in which I would see, if I were to buy like a Forex course, I would want to see like the results. Like, I want to see proof that is he making some proper, you know, proper Forex trades? Are they working out? I mean, if you post screenshots and stuff like that, then all good. I mean, you know, in the NZ market, I post all my, you know, profits and stuff. Like, just to, it's basically just to show people that, look, I'm real and that you can make money in the NZ market. That's the whole reason I post them. There's no credibility behind, you know, putting out content or something, and someone's not talking, you know, someone's not doing what they talk about, you know. So yeah. So personal NZ. Oh, okay. I mean, all good. Good luck with the course. I mean, nothing wrong with Forex. I mean, it works. But the real money to be made right now is, honestly, it's gonna boom soon. New Zealand market is good. It's consistent. I mean, if you got 5-10 grand in savings or something, like if you can just, you know, chuck that into a stock, you're not going to lose all of it. It's just that you're going to take small losses with it, but you grow your account exponentially. So, I mean, the thing is, if you invest in a stock long term, you're going to have all these swings. You won't be able to catch everything, and all the swings in between. So, what was I going to look at? Oh, Forex. Okay. NZDayTrading101. Let's see. BQX. Yeah, so these Bitcoin ones here, like these Bitcoin pairs, I've been looking into these. I can't find consistency in it, so I'm not going to I'm not going to say that I'm consistent, because I'm not consistent, you know. Like, I've made wins, I've made losses, but I can't find any consistent strategies at the moment. The reason for that is just having that time. You've got to put those screen time in, you've got to put those hours in. So yeah, but look at there, if you got into that sort of range there, right here, and this boom, this went up like 325% in one day. So imagine having, like, you know, like 10 grand on there, that could turn into like 32k, or if you had, like, you know, a grand, that could turn into 3k. So you can triple your account in the sort of the crypto market. So that's why the crypto market is real good. Very volatile market. So yeah. Alrighty, and let's see. Why are you up so late? Up so late? It's only 10:40. Who goes to sleep at 10:40? I sleep at like 12:30, then I wake up at like 6 a.m. I mean, 6 hours. The thing is, sleeping is such a big waste of time. Like, every minute counts. Like, you know, that's, for me, I've had to knock out so much stuff. I had to knock out all my Instagram, like, you know, scrolling. I had to knock out all my Facebook and all that. And like, all I do is basically just, like, on my personal Instagram, I just have a bunch of motivational stuff. I'm just like, you know, motivating, you know, keep going, do what you're doing, and, you know, just stuff that just motivates you. Yeah, if you want to build more time and get more stuff done, the best sleeping pattern would be like sleeping at 12 and waking up at like 6 or something, and then when it comes to 5 p.m, just have like a 20-minute nap, quick as one, then 5:20 just go to the gym, you're good to go. So have that 6 hours sleep, and then have like some sort of half an hour sleep like later on at like 5 or something, and then you're pretty energetic. And don't eat much carbs either, because carbs just make you lazy, and yeah, you don't want to do anything on carbs. Alright, what have you been day trading? What's gonna go up next in NZ? Alrighty, let's have a look. I'm not a financial advisor, you know, you have to say that. I just made some gains in Air New Zealand, so that's already happened, the move. I think I talked about in the last video, I made something from like here to there, something like that, yeah, about 8%. What else is up trending? Let's have a look at some New Zealand stocks. Alrighty, so look at Warehouse Group. The Warehouse Group has been going up. Had a huge move today. You know, it was up like about 5%. So Warehouse, I'm pretty sure has a high market cap. So potential for it to make like a 20% move straight away. Probably unlikely. The companies that have a lower market cap have the potential to move a lot more, so they're pretty good. Yes, this one, you know, it's got a good, nice uptrend. Just had its earnings announcement, bumped up. You never know what could happen in these earnings announcements. It could just, you know, go down again like that. You don't know. Probably unlikely, because it's always stayed in sort of tight ranges. So it could either continue up, could either consolidate and then continue up, or it could just go down and consolidate like this for ages and ages and just stay in a range for like a long period of time. You just don't know. So You can't predict what a stock is going to do. You can make your best judgment call, and you can trade it based on your strategy. So that's one. Alrighty. I get bored when reading charts because I don't know what I'm doing exactly most of the time. Lol, but I do understand most of it. Alright. I'm going to tell you a secret about charts right now. The only thing you'll need to know, and that is what you call price, I'll just type it up, action. They don't even have a good definition of what price action is. Price action is all you need to know in order to trade. It's pretty obvious. Like, people talk about, you know, the MACD and the moving average, this and that. Like, they're all lagging indicators. The only thing you need is price action. So price action is basically just the price. So, you know, $3.40, $3.70, and the volume. So if the price is going up like this, and it's got like ascending volume as well, it means that the buying is happening to the upside. It means that there's buying present in the market. There's more buyers. And vice versa, if the price is going down, you see lots of red bars down here, it means that there's sellers present in the market. So there's lots of sellers looking to get rid of their stock. And, you know, for the big players, they're not going to stop selling until they get rid of all of their position. Same with buyers. So buyers aren't going to stop buying until they've bought their position. So if let's say they want to buy like 50k worth of their position, and there's only like a limited amount of shares, then they're going to keep trying to buy as much as they can, you know, to fill their position. Because let's say you want to buy 50k worth of shares, right? It's at 660, you buy 20k at 660, now the price has gone up. Then you're like, all right, you have to adjust your order, you have to buy at 670 and 680 just so you can get that full position. So if you can get into those sort of upwards trends where there's lots of buyers, then you can take that advantage short term. And if you're a trader, then you want to be taking short term momentum. So yeah, cool. Any other questions? I might wrap it up soon. Auckland to Hamilton train ready to leave the station. Okay, cool. Let's go through the charts. Fletcher building, upwards trend, VGL just had a massive move higher. I should have caught that one. See, that's what happens when you get busy, especially when you're like working a job or business. You need to make the income, but you're not going to catch every trade. You're going to be busy in your life. You know, you're going to have personal, your personal life problems. You're going to have your work life problems. You're going to have sport, other commitments. And with trading in the NZ market, especially if you're swing trading, like you just have to, you just have to look at night time what stocks are going to go up the next day, or just look at the end of the day. So yeah. Let's see. Suka, stuck in the range, no. This one starts Circo. I will never know why this stock goes up. I will never know. Look at that, it went all the way down to 80 cents. And look, it's going up. Travel hasn't even opened yet. This is like a travel related stock. It's just a software stock, subscription based sort of software stock. So it's all time highs. And it's a travel based software sector stock. That's all good. SPG, no. Oh, what's this one? Oh, Sky City. Yeah, Sky City looked like it might continue higher actually. So, no. See, look for these upwards trending. Just remember that if you guys are trading, trade that. Don't trade downtrending shit stocks. Like, you don't want to be part of this downtrend here. Imagine people trying to pick, people trying to buy bottoms over here. And then what happens? It goes more down, people trying to buy that bottom, then that bottom. Like, you can't keep constantly buying bottoms. Look for stuff that's going higher. That's likely to continue going higher as well. I mean, if it dips in the short term, it's okay. Have a wide stop loss. Yeah. No. That's alright, that's weird. That's cool. Fletcher. Yep, bouncing back. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Do you still use direct broking? Yeah, I use direct broking. There's only free brokers in New Zealand. So free brokers are direct broking, which I think now is like Jarden Direct, Sharesies, and ASB Securities. So direct broking and ASB Securities, they're roughly the same. Direct broking I find easier to use than ASB Securities, and Sharesies is pretty good too. Sharesies is I don't know, I just find it easier to use direct broking because it's just a bit more user friendly, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, I just always use direct broking. I've just stuck with it. I mean, if there was another company to open, like another brokerage that could offer lower fees and easier and faster trading, that would be great. I was actually at some stage thinking about opening one myself, but the hard work required behind that, and the time component, and the energy, and being an entrepreneur and like opening up your own startup company, that's a hard thing to do. So you got to be really committed, and I just wasn't ready to put that commitment in. Not because I couldn't do it, it's just because I'm just not ready. Not even ready, I just don't have that urge. You got to have a strong urge to do it. I don't mind doing the stuff I'm doing right now, providing like good courses and teaching people how to trade, and just just staying active on the social media and the gram and stuff. All right, any phone app. What do you mean by a phone app? Any phone app. Cool. All right, guys, I just want to show you one thing. Hang on. So this is really, really important. So I hope you guys are listening carefully. Where is it? So this thing here. Yeah. So this is really important. It's important that you like this YouTube video. Yeah. So really important that you guys like the YouTube video. So yeah, that's my important tip for you guys today. Alright, anyways, NZ needs a better one. Phone app, keen to mentor. I do like one-on-one mentorships, like probably in the future, something like that. I'm currently developing. I've got some development on the way. Yeah, so I am doing some stuff behind the scenes. I can't tell you guys because you got to keep, keep your moves a secret, but you'll figure it out eventually in time. So yeah. So what are you? Cheers, Lanky Box, for liking my channel. Cheers, and the video. So forget about trading, right? Just forget about trading for a second. Like, I don't even want to be known as Shammy the Trader. I want to be known as someone that motivates people. Like, what are you guys doing to get ahead? Like, I'm doing like YouTube channel, I'm doing trading and stuff like that. I'm running a business, managing my mental health and all that type of stuff. Like, try and I just want to motivate people to just change their mindset, be like more positive and just provide value to people and just be grateful. And if you guys are doing something in your life, whether it be like a YouTube video or like a starting your own business, and that's great because you're moving ahead, you're finding purpose in life. So I want to be like a bit of a sort of like a mindset mentor going into the future. So that's my sort of future plans. I mean, trading is there, but it just doesn't, at some stage I'll lose interest. As simple as that. Trading is fun if you're gambling, you're putting all your capital in and you're just like hoping for that big win and you're excited as you're like, yeah, and then when you lose you're like, oh shit, got to make it back. All that trading is exciting. The way I trade and the way you should be trading, that's not exciting. You're always on your hands, you're always looking at the charts, you're like, alright, no setups, okay, that's a setup. Alright, I'm going to put that much in, I'm going to risk $200, I'm going to make 600 out of this. If it works, I'll take it, have a gain. If it doesn't, then I take a loss. Like, it's a non-exciting, like, to make money in trading, you got to do it and basically not be happy about it kind of thing. You just got to be normal. If you take a loss, you just got to be like, you just got to have a straight face. So if you're getting all excited about trading and stuff like that, like, it's good at the start, but as you start to do it a bit more and more, you just realize that it's just like a business, when you first open up your own business, you're excited and stuff like that, and then you have to start, controlling the cost and the labor and all that. And it's just, and yeah, it's not the funnest. So I can talk for ages. I gotta go soon, but yeah. Any last questions at all, or what? 10:55 p.m. What else should we check out? Some fun stuff. If you guys find some good, there's heaps of good indicators out there, right? Like I said, indicators are lagging indicators, but there might be stuff that might help you if you're doing an analysis. Like one good one I find, I don't really use it, like the fixed range. People use the volume. Oh, I can't use the volume profile. I actually downgraded my account because I just wasn't using a lot of stuff. So like my charts are pretty basic. I only use volume, price, and basically like, yeah, the right sort of stock. But the volume profile is good because what it shows is basically, it's like a yeah, I'll just draw it out. So it's kind of like a you'll see volume on the side here like this. You see a spike down here, you see like this, and you see like another spike down here, and that means that traders are most active at that zone. So what that means is that this is actually a really good support zone, just because we saw lots of volume at price. So that's what it is. So alright, say Lanky. Alright, good night. Alright, cheers mate, good night. Yeah. So the volume profile has been quite good for a lot of traders. Again, I don't use them. My trading is pretty simple. Yeah. Alright, how long are your course? Alright. So a course is about 10 modules. Yeah, so basically teaches you everything from like, you know, what type of market conditions you should be trading in, and how to manage your risk properly, how to record your trades properly, how to apply my strategies. Basically it's like step by step. It just takes you through everything you need to know. And at the end, like at the end of the course, I just show like a straight up, like I think it's like a 1 hour long live trade, and how whatever is in the course, I put it all into one big video. And I complete a trade, and then you record the results and all that, and then basically after that you just go into like a Discord chat, and that's where I talk about heaps of like random stuff to do with like trades, and people can ask me questions any time. And yeah, I mean, there's no like, if you do my course correctly, no reason you can't make money. I mean, it's, you know, I make it all the time. Yes, you're going to take a few losses, but again, keep your losses small, and that means sticking to your stop losses. I mean, there is a risk of overnight gap downs, but just like anything, you know, like having a business, there's always a risk involved. And you know, by having a gap down, it usually comes from you kind of know that announcement is happening soon. You don't want to be trading for an announcement, because if you trade for an earnings announcement and it's this crap announcement, then that's it, you're done. Well, not done, but like you can be taking a huge loss. So yeah. Can you guys hear me okay, or desktop audio? Well, I guess you guys can, should be good. Yeah. Right, is there anything else anyone else wants to talk about? NZDayTrading101 live stream. Yeah. I like to look at a lot of UFC videos. I love UFC because it's real technical. Yeah, this guy's pretty funny. They're young. But yeah, all good. Alrighty. Might wrap this up. I'm probably saying that for like the third time. So any other questions? And yeah, so if anything, it can't even be like trading related, can be anything. Zay, mate, I thought you were going to sleep. I don't really want to say too much about where I live. I'll tell you one thing. I live in the Waikato, so the Waikato is where I live. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else we can go through. Let's look at some NZX market conditions real quick. What's happening in the market? See that huge downtrend we had recently? That's why we're making any money in the market. You got to make sure the market's in your favor. I mean, the market sort of went up. You know, the market sort of went up here. So there was some stocks that were going up here. Then you sort of come back down. It's holding again. If you can get another sort of upwards trend, then definitely a buyer. Get it back to all-time highs. That'll be good. Yeah. What's this? I'm gonna join the course. Yeah, that's up to you guys. I mean, like, I'm not trying to force you guys to join my courses. That if you guys want to make money like I do, then you know there'll definitely be some good value in there for you guys. I mean, I provide enough good value on YouTube as well. I mean, that's the thing. Like, even me, like, I tried to figure everything out myself, and I lost a bunch of money, and I was like, shit, man, I really want to make this trading thing work. And I just lost a bunch of money and shit, or I should have never started. And then you're like, alright, stuff, I really want to make this work. I need to get some sort of mentorship. I need to know, what am I doing wrong? If I can even talk to someone, or someone can guide me in the right direction. And obviously it's not going to come for free. No one's like, I mean, if they have a lot of time, then I'll probably do it for free. Like, but the thing is, like, it's a skill in itself, you know, experience that's come from all the losses. Like, yeah, I've been trading for like since 2015, so I've experienced a lot of gains, a lot of losses, a lot of just holding for a long time, cutting losses, and just the emotional side of things, and planning and finding consistency, and just how it all works has taken a while. And you need to find someone like that. I mean, even for the guy who was talking about doing a Forex course, like, that's going to be good. Like, hit your Forex mentor up for some, you know, whenever you're feeling down or something, you know, just go to him and he'll provide good advice. That's what you need from me. You just need the right advice, because what will happen is you're doing the right things, but there's no one to tell you or motivate you to say that, you know, that you're on the right track. Like, keep going, don't give up. You're actually on the right track. Wait for it, be patient. You just need someone to constantly keep telling you that. Like, for me, like, I did a few trades. Some won, some lost, and then there's a way to say that most of them were losing. And basically, I just needed like one piece of advice just from an experienced person. And if I just had the thing is, to get to that experienced person is extremely hard, because the experienced person, obviously, like, you know, he has students under him and he's focused on other people, and he's not ready to give you that one tip. And the one tip I needed was basically that, hey, look, that these 3 trades you did were perfect, these 3 trades you did were wrong. So just don't do these 3 trades, and focus on these 3 and find those 3 setups, and you'll be successful. Like, that's all I needed, basically. Like, but yeah, it's all good. It's best to use phone or laptop for trading. You can use either. I mean, I use my phone. I mean, when I'm at work, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, NZ's going up, and, you know, just put my order through, buy like 20 grand worth or 10 grand worth, and then, you know, just kind of use my strategy and trade it on the way up, sell it, and yeah, and that's all good. 1103. Cool. 9 viewers, YouTube. Alright, I might wrap it up. So any last questions, and then I'll probably, yeah. And if you haven't already, guys, then hit that like button. And if you haven't signed up to the free course either, then you'll see a free how to get started. Oh, not that one. Yeah, you'll see a free course in the description somewhere. It's just like, yeah. Good day, mate. Yeah. All good. Alright, I'm wrapping it up. I'm out. Have a good night, guys.